And let's listen in to what Vijay said in the past on this stampede.
உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது இந்த பழி வாங்கணும் அப்படின்ற எண்ணம் ஏதாவது இருக்குச்சுன்னா என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணுவேன். அவங்க மேலே கை வைக்காதீங்க. நான் ஒன்று வீட்டில் இருப்பேன், இல்லை நான் ஆஃபீஸில் இருப்பேன். என்ன வேணாலும் செய்யுங்க. நண்பர்களே, தோழர்களே, நம்மளோட அரசியல் பயணம் இன்னும் ஸ்ட்ராங்கராக, இன்னும் தைரியத்தோட கண்டினியூ ஆகும்.
So the TVK has been claiming that this is a conspiracy. The stampede was part of a conspiracy, but there are also negligences on the part of the TVK. Let's take a look at that. So the TVK claims that the deaths were planned to discredit the TVK and, impact the image of the TVK. That is why this was planned. The stampede was planned by the DMK government is what the TVK claims. But the negligence on the part of TVK is that Vijay came 7 hours late. That allowed the crowd to swell, eventually leading to the unrest at the rally venue and also the stampede, killing 41 people. Now, another conspiracy charge by the TVK is that there was no nod for a larger alternative venue. So the TVK is claiming that they asked for a broader, larger venue, but they were not given approval for a larger venue, and they were in fact assigned a smaller venue, and that is also what led to the stampede. But the negligence is that ambulances were stalled by the TVK cadre. So reports suggest that TVK cadre were in fact stopping ambulances that were arriving at the venue to provide relief to those who had been injured. And maybe this could have also contributed to the increase in the death toll. Another charge by the TVK is that police present at the rally venue lathi charged at the crowd. But the negligence on the part of TVK is that there were no adequate TVK volunteers. So to handle a crowd of this scale, we're learning that 50,000 people were present at the venue. There were no adequate TVK volunteers as well. And my colleague Anagha continues to stay with us on this story, closely tracking the developments. Anagha, help us understand what lies next for Vijay after this grilling session by the CBI.
Well, post that, the CBI will have to file its conclusive report, which will really give us more insights as to what was the root cause of this whole stampede tragedy. But Vijay will have to answer some very serious questions. The fault on TVK's part is, first of all, is in not following the due procedure, because when there was a set timeline that was given for the event to start, why was there such an inordinate delay? Why did Vijay arrive 7 hours late? That's the first question that TVK has to answer. But at the same time, the government also has, has an even more bigger question to answer, because the government holds the key for the resources in the state. For example, the police movement, police deployment, intelligence, everything lies in the hands of the government. So both the parties, the government and the TVK, have some really serious questions to answer for. Remember, there is no washing their hands off. Both the event
Absolutely,
organizers
Anagha,
and the
do
government.
stay with us.